breaking projectiles. You can get in front of Varus. The crowd again booing the Karma pick. And this
now we are talking. Cloud9, eternally the memers.
That is an incredibly strong matchup into the Vladimir. I am not sure if Niski has prepared his Kled, if he would be comfortable to actually play it.
Biggest fan and one of the greatest minds in League of Legends, Tyler won! I gotta ask you, what went wrong with Cloud9? What were they doing?
Well, honestly, I think they tried to have fun playing League of Legends. You can't pick Thresh, you can't pick Veigar. You gotta play something like Braum, Tom Kitch. So, this game should be a lot better.
Well, then I have to ask you, who are you rooting for in this series?
Now, I'm gonna be honest, I don't care who wins, but I want some nice, exciting Game 5 action. Let's go! That's what I want!
Game 5, I think maybe I should just ask you this instead. Who do you feel like you could replace on the stage here today?
Sneaky, Double Liv, Zazel, Niski, Svenskaren, Liquor, you get the gist.
I love it. Tyler, thank you for sharing your wisdom with us. Back to you guys.
very similar roles. Bottom lane though, Svenskaren making an early pass on the Tom Kench lane.
JJ is the target. They know he's able to just gobble Double Lift up and keep him safe. Double Lift is devoured for now, but he's going to be taken down. First blood, Cloud9, and Sneaky tries to get the flash auto Q. But Doctor ordered for Cloud9. As we take a look at the top point, things are going pretty even. As Licorice goes in for the 1v1, he'll be knocked off of his Scarl, but not much more danger right now. Fusion. So Niski should have a plenty good time here in this mid lane, but it's jungler versus jungler in the brush. Xmithie's going to be stunned up immediately. Niski makes his way over, and Xmithie falls.
In game 1, but this time, Cloud9 was ready, and CoreJJ's in trouble.
Cloud9's ready in the bottom lane now, too. Thick skin still be proc down here. CoreJJ's still going to be worn down. Backup could be coming in from the river, but Svenskaren won't go any further. But top side, Team Liquid gets on the board.
Xmithie gets some revenge right there. They take down top side, bottom side, C9 dive.
4-man dive potentially coming in here now. Niski and Svenskaren ready to go. The minions are not at the turret just yet. They have to contemplate how hard they want to go here. Vanguard's edge comes out. TP's going through. CoreJJ is down, but at what cost? Svenskaren with a flash away, and Impact's now going to be taken very low. Niski falls, and Impact falls as well. Sneaky's grabbing the kill onto that one, and Jensen can do nothing. Cloud9 crush Team Liquid. Popping off here in game number 2, as once again,
V3.
blood in the bottom lane. Sneaky's going to be taken low. Xmithie drags him back, but the damage isn't there just yet. Shut down over to CoreJJ, who's also going to be keeping Xmithie alive. Svenskaren tries to find something. He'll get one, but he loses his life for it. And now Cloud9 doing what we saw Liquid do in the last game, taking control over the early Drake after establishing priority in the mid and bottom lanes. They'll secure the Mountain Drake for themselves, and they'll look for the fight onto the TL bottom side. Vanguard's edge will lock them in place. CoreJJ will fall, and he'll spin up his lunge too.
Rumbling under this immense amount of pressure that Cloud9 is actually putting on them non-stop, trying to force onto this bottom lane. Despite a well-timed devour from CoreJJ, you pointed it out, Kobe, you're so slow on this Tom Kench. There's no real chance of escape.
I mean, you might go for this dive here. Svenskaren positioning behind the tower. Xmithie hovering around and shadowing his top laner.
Throw out the Glacial Fissure. Impact's in danger. Svenskaren looking to find him. Nice body block coming out from Xmithie there. Still looking to make some sort of a play happen. Pole's going to make it a 1-for-1. And Cloud9 is behind enemy lines. Jensen's able to make some moves onto both bottom lane members. The pop onto Sneaky. And Xmithie's in retreat from Licorice. C9 brings in the entirety of the cavalry. The charge makes it happen. And the T2 is down.
Dragged under the turret, but Cloud9 have 4 members that are on the same plan. And we come back to live with Niski getting the solo kill on Jensen.
Plus a pickaxe already coming through here for Niski. Bad is going to go to worse for them.
Vanguard's edge didn't even connect in the replay, but he didn't need it. Man, that stun was beautiful.
Yeah, he had one sword in the ground already.
Yeah, and I think for them, they are happy to wait for this Baron. You have the Mountain Dragon, but this could be a potential chase down here onto Impact.
Impact's in some trouble. Keeping himself healed up, though. Nice use of the World Ender and the extra damage and the extra healing. But Licorice has extra buddies coming down. Sneaky goes in looking to finish this one off. Impact's able to knock him up into the air. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Xmithie dragging Sneaky back, taking him very low.
Able to take down Jensen, who they thought was the better mid laner. Team Liquid took him away last year, but Nisqy takes him away from this series. Tower down, inhibitor exposed, and C9 using that opening very effective. Those players for Cloud9 to strike back this quickly in game 2 really does mean it's going to be exciting. Here we go, though. Ultimate does land.
Chains of corruption on Zeyzal, but he drops the Glacial Fissure to get himself away. C9 has to be careful not overcommit.
20 minutes in, if you lose your key member right before the Baron spawn, everything can go downhill. Nisqy sees him right in vision, though.
Yeah.
Just goes right up the minions. Jensen, no respect for Nisqy there.
That was just terrible. He saw him on the minions.
Well, now it's going to be more trouble for Team Liquid as Doublelift gets himself caught out, having to pop the Summoners, getting himself away. KVDS is going to be taken down next. The flank has arrived, and so has Cloud9. They will evaporate Team Liquid in front of their eyes. What a move by C9.
Yeah, even more.
Team Liquid once again exposing themselves to these picks we're talking about with the hard initiation from Svenskar and on Sejuani starting it off, and the flank from Licorice's Kled. He teleports in to the right side of mid lane for the perfect Kled ultimate right in onto Doublelift. Coming from
Xmithie tries to go up to the top side, but Licorice isn't too worried about it here just yet. Push is going to continue. Zeyzal looking to get himself away, but he's going to be collapsed on. Stopwatch will buy the time, and Team Liquid looking to start the fight. Health bar's going to be taken low. Sneaky's going on a killing spree as Xmithie's also about to die. The damage continues ticking, but Licorice has to get himself back over the wall. Core JJ and Doublelift will continue the chase, and Piercing Arrow finds his heart.
Team Liquid a much needed defense there. The Baron up C9 have been thwarted. Round number 2 though, they return. Nisqy going deep onto Jensen again.
Ain't no reason to pump the brakes just yet here for
Nisqy's
C9.
low.
But Nisqy down to 10% means it's time to get out. Core JJ is taken low. Jensen's gonna be kept alive by transfusion. Sneaky goes 1-for-1 with him, and Cloud9 is still popping off.
Sneaky forces the Cloud9 victory in that team fight. Oh my goodness. Flash and ult in to take down the Vladimir. They know if they don't take out that pivotal sustained mage from the mid lane, they won't get through. Impact has revived though, and he's back at it.
Impact and Xmithie trying to make the two-man defense. Svenskar dashing away, barely going to be keeping himself alive. Nisqy now behind enemy lines, drawing the turret aggro, trying to find a way to outplay this one, but I don't think there's any way out.
Killer instinct available, even with Nisqy getting jumped back. We return to live and they got a pick.
The violence continues as Licorice could be in a bad spot, but Sneaky comes over the wall and Cloud9 brings in the backup. Dragon's gonna be taken by Doublelift, but the fight still rages. Jensen drops to Sneaky, and now they're looking to bring more damage into Licorice. Team Liquid will try to make their stand.
Doublelift taking over!
And Doublelift just slaughtered everyone!
Quadra kill for Doublelift. He is refusing to lose this game. And you have got to remember, there was no Nisqy there. They took this fight without him. Doublelift coming up, this positioning in the corridor. The ultimate connecting on multiple members. The piercing arrows going through. You can see the hurricane bolts flying through there. And when he sees Sneaky low, no hesitation, flashing past the Braum shield there to knock down
these control wards in the Baron pit. And then you have Sejuani be able to jump over the wall for the initiation with a Kled ultimate to come through this corridor here to find the pick on the Team Liquid. But Zeyzal actually gets stunned up first.
Xmithie there on the front line. Glacial Fissure going to be interrupting this one. Zeyzal taken low, but not low enough. Cloud9 have got themselves the Baron, and now the charge will sound. The fight's going to be breaking out. Into the back line goes the Vladimir, but Jensen's going to be popped immediately. Impact now going to be soaking the damage. Xmithie also going to be taken very low. And Cloud9 brings the storm to Team Liquid. Doublelift is chased down, beat down. He's going home, and Cloud9 will win the fight.
The door to the base is already open, and Cloud9 will push through for a victory in Game 2.
We are going to be all tied up. Game 1 was all Team Liquids, but Game 2, Cloud9 came to play.
Hot damn, we got a series, boys. This is showing both teams at their best in these first 2 games. Cloud9 take the Nexus.
You've got to give so much credit to Cloud9, bouncing right back after a devastating Game 1. Sven Skaren right back in MVP form, 4-3-20 on the Sejuani. No, you did not hear me wrong. 20 assists, Kobe.
And hey, 25 assists for Zeyzal. A final kill score of 12, 5, and 10 for Sneaky. I have criticized them throughout Summer Split, and I believe rightfully so. But I've got to give credit where credit is due as well. These guys are stepping up when it matters.